Hey, Dave Chamberlain here from Next Level Outdoor Reviews. Guys, before long it'll be hunting season, and I love chasing deer, and I love chasing deer with archery equipment. But with that being said, I want equipment that won't fail on me. I don't want to have little mishaps or blunders out in the field. And I think we've all been there. If you've hunted a long time, you lost an arrow here or you lost an arrow there. And when you lose an arrow, for me it usually happens when I'm walking through thick stuff. If I'm walking through the rows of a cornfield, if I'm walking through thick brush to get back to a spot on public land, sometimes those arrows just pop right out of the quiver. There's nothing more frustrating than get into your hunting spot and looking down and you see you're missing an arrow, or you get back to the truck and you look and you're missing an arrow. So a good quiver means a lot to me, and today I want to talk to you guys about the Redline RL-1 Carbon 6-arrow quiver. Now this is one of the most innovative and sleekest quivers on the market. At 9.7 ounces, it's among the lightest ever manufactured. I talked about the quiver a little bit. Let's get it out of the package. Let's get it put on my bow, see how it looks, and talk about a couple more of its features. Guys, so I got it set up on my bow right here. It looks great. It has an all carbon design, so that will really cut down on the weight. The last thing you want to do is keep adding weight to your bow when you have to walk back deep into the woods. So as far as the length of the quiver, you got 20 inches of total length, and then you have 17 inches from the top of the hood to the grippers. So let's talk a little bit about that long hood to grippers length. I've seen a lot of studies out there. What's better, you know, a shorter gripper length, a dual gripper where you have a gripper here and then another gripper, say, in here. And I've seen some studies and some tests that prove that the greater the length is in between where your broadhead is or your field tip and the end of your shaft, that gripper length right here, that helps hold the arrows better than even two grippers does. So that length will really help you keep your arrows locked in there as, like I said, you're going through brush or tough terrain. You don't want your arrows popping out. So really glad that they kept this longer length here. I've seen a lot of companies that are going with more of like a shorty style quiver, and this will just help hold the arrow secure. Here you have your soft touch rubber arrow insert, and that securely locks in large and small diameter arrows, and it helps eliminate noise as well. So you have your two different sizes to put the arrows in there and lock those in place. If you guys can see inside here, you have your tough hood arrow insert. So those will really help lock those arrows in place. They're slotted, so if you have broadheads, you won't cut up the rubber, but it'll place a secure grip on your arrows. If you're someone that likes to remove your quiver when you get to your hunting location, you have that quick detach bracket right here. So flip that up and simply pull it back. Super quiet, super easy to use, and it really locks it in. Lots of adjustability with the quiver if you're a guy that likes to shoot with it on your bow. When you're shooting at an animal, you want that quiver right there. You have lots of horizontal adjustments right here as far as the spacing right here if you want to move it farther forward on your bow. Lots of adjustment with the hood right here. Loosen these two bolts and you can move it up and down. So very nice. And then you have a little bit of adjustability right here too, as far as where you set that quick connect bracket or quick disconnect bracket, however you want to refer to it there. So I went over some of the features. Let's get some arrows in there and see how it looks. So I got it loaded down with some arrows, guys. I got different broadheads on there, some expandables, some field points, some fixed blade. I even got a small game head in there, and they just fit in that hood really well. No worries about blades touching blades. They snug in there. That gripper holds them very secure. I've got the smaller micro diameter arrows, so I'm in the back slot of the gripper right there, and they're just in there really well. No worries about them falling out. So super happy with how low profile the quiver is and just the way it grips the arrows. So guys, I'm super happy with the quiver. Really locks in my arrows. No worries there as far as popping out well as I'm walking through thick brush. Very compact. Really like how light it is. That all carbon construction is going to make things really nice. Like I said, when I walk back in for hunts, I'm trekking back in there. I'm not a guy that parks his truck and walks 100 yards and sits up in a tree. So when I can help keep things light, it makes my life a lot easier. So again, check out redlinebowhunting.com. Check out all their accessories, mini quivers. If you're looking for a dual gripper quiver, they have those as well. If you're looking for, you know, hey Dave, I'm a crack shot, I don't need to take 6 arrows with me, I'm looking for more for like 5 or even 3 arrows. They have those options as well. Plenty of other great accessories available. Hop on that website, give them a look, see what they have. So I appreciate you guys checking out the review. I have some other reviews from Redline Bowhunting. They're just, if you don't know, again, a newer company, but they're coming out with some great products. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and see what they have to offer. Hop on that website. Thanks, guys. You take care.